The doll that blinked first. The doll arrived without a return address. It was sitting on my doorstep when I came home from work, propped neatly against the door as if it had walked there on its own. Porcelain face, pale blue dress, glassy brown eyes that reflected the evening sky. Tucked into its stiff little hand was a tag with only my name written on it, in handwriting I didn't recognize. I don't remember bringing it inside. One moment I was staring at it, unsettled, and the next it was sitting on my kitchen table, watching me while I stood at the sink with the tap running too long. I laughed it off. People send weird gifts. Pranks happen. Still, I turned the doll to face the wall before going to bed. That night, I dreamed of blinking. Not my own eyes, someone else's. Slow, careful, practiced. In the morning, the doll was facing me again. I told myself I must have moved it. Sleepwalking, maybe. Stressed is strange things to the mind. I placed the doll on a shelf in the living room, high enough that it couldn't fall, and left for work. When I returned, the TV was on. Static hissed softly through the room. The doll was sitting on the couch. That was when I noticed something new. One eyelash, just one, was slightly out of place, as if the eye beneath it had moved. No, I whispered, feeling foolish the moment the word left my mouth. I picked up the doll. It was warmer than it should have been. That night, I set my phone to record video and aimed it at the living room. If I was imagining things, I wanted proof. I placed the doll on a chair, sat it upright, and stared into its glass eyes for a long time before finally going to bed. I didn't sleep. At 3:17 a.m., my phone buzzed with a storage warning. The recording had stopped. In the morning, my hands shook as I played the footage back. Hours passed in seconds, darkness, silence, the faint outline of furniture. Then, at exactly 3:16 a.m., the doll's head tilted. Just a little. The room seemed to hold its breath. Then its eyelids closed, and opened again. The blink was perfect, human. The next frame showed the doll standing closer to the camera. The recording ended there. I don't remember screaming, but my throat burned as if I had. I tried to throw the doll away. I wrapped it in cloth, shoved it into a box, and drove it to the farthest dumpster I could find. I didn't look back. That night, my bedroom light flicked on by itself. The doll was sitting at the foot of my bed. This time, both eyes were already open, but they weren't glass anymore. They were wet, shining, aware. I waited, it said softly, in a voice that sounded too much like mine. You blinked first.